Hey there, paper geeks and glitter nerds, it's another crazy geek crafter. And this is the story about what happened between Easter and Christmas, because I went quite silent. I was swamped with making flowers for my wedding. That was the beginning. And then I had a, bachelorette party in a Harry Potter theme. This is the only picture I have, apparently, of what I made. For that, I did decorations. Then I did a gift for a wedding for the bride of said bachelorette party. I also did the card from our friend group to the married couple. These hopefully will come on the channel at some point. One of them was recorded with a device where I have problems editing it. During the summer, I went to my maid of honor's house to do some dip dyeing of one of my dresses, and the first one went great. The second one did not. This is gray and it was supposed to be dark blue. So we had to do some more work on it than I anticipated. And meanwhile, I was decorating the other dress as well with rhinestones in different geek patterns. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. My crafting skills certainly came in handy. So did my brother's scan and cut for the patterns. Then there was my own bachelorette party in a Star Wars theme. And my friends were so nice to throw for me. It was a blast. I had a great time with my friends. We did some crafty things and watched A New Hope. I did a bingo thing with it. And here you see the solution I had made for the bottom of the dress. I dip dyed. We added home dyed silk panels and dark blue chiffon panels. This is one of the decorations for the wedding, table decoration, books and movies. This is Below Deck, a TV show my husband and I watch together. He hates me for introducing him to it because he doesn't like reality shows, but he watches this one. We also love Coca-Cola, so we had to have a decoration in that theme. I actually had a long list of themes, but I only needed 5 of them. This is technology. We both love computers and everything. Physically inside it and digitally. And here's the last one. I didn't get a good picture of this decoration. It's board games. It has dice, cards. There's a meeple. I think that's the way you say it. We also, some of my bridesmaids came to help me make banners like this for chairs, and also to hang with the information about where things were. This was what it looked like where we got married. We decorated with some friends, and it was perfect. Another friend of mine has a laser cutter, and she helped me create these name tags for the tables, which I very much appreciate. Another friend drew this out for me for the wedding, for us. She's quite talented with the watercolors. And then here are the decorations on the table of the evening of the dinner. The dinner came first, and then we got married on the day after, which would be a Sunday. From a few different angles, and you can also see I made some information folders for my guests with the menu and the wines, and I think there was a QR code for where they could put pictures they took throughout the festivities. Here's one of the banners in front of the venue where we got married, and some of our guests waiting for me. I was late. Here is my dinner dress for Saturday, and as you see, I also put rhinestone on this, and I was very happy with that. And here's the shape of my getting married dress. And of course, here you can't see the rhinestones there on the back of the dress. And we also dip dyed my veil. That turned out pretty nice. Apparently tulle is easy to dip dye. My husband made me this bouquet. It's a tradition in Denmark that the husband takes care of the bouquet. This is made from the first book we ever talked about, or an example of it. And during the Christmas lives, I talked about our cake at the wedding. This beard, it's called cornucopia. It's made of kransekage, which is marzipan baked, decorated with royal icing and chocolate. And my maid of honor made these for me and my husband to look like us on our big day. We still have quite a lot of this in the freezer, and that's great because we need to eat it on our first wedding anniversary. Our dogs attended, Morgan and Jaina, of course, and they were so tired afterwards, but also very happy with all the attention they got. We went to Egypt for our honeymoon, and this is the view from the first hotel we stayed at, where you could actually see the pyramids. We stayed right next to the new museum. This was before the grand opening, but most of the museum had been opened to the public. We went to Luxor, further down the Nile, to see their sites there. Unfortunately, I got sick, and we only got to see half of the things we had planned, so that was not so great. But we did get to see some of the sites. In Hurghada, which is at the Red Sea, we did mostly sea-related things like snorkeling. We went into the desert to see stars, which was fantastic. My pictures are not even great. I have to say the people there took really great care of us in the hotels. They were so nice. You had to be a bit careful in the streets, but otherwise it was a great holiday. While we were away, my mother took care of Morgan while Jaina stayed with my in-laws, and they both seemed to have a great holiday. We got pictures and videos sent to us so we could follow along with all their antics. Mind you, Morgan was 12 years old now, and he'd just gotten a cancer diagnosis, so we did know that it was nearing the end. We did make it home in time. We spent 30 hours with him, and then we had to take him to the vet. He was unfortunately in heart failure. It was not exactly the end to our honeymoon that we had planned. We were going to take a few days off and just be home chilling with the dogs, but yeah, that's just life, I guess. I didn't say that earlier in the video, but during the summer I did start a new kind of medication for my pain problems. And this may or may not have an very unwanted side effect, which is depression, because I took 8 weeks or more of deep depression, which I haven't done in years. I don't remember having any depression this severe, at least since COVID, which is saying something, because unfortunately I live with many of them. But in the last few years they have been short and never been more than 10 days, and that I can handle. But being unable to function for 2 months, that was brutal. I will not know for certain if it was the side effect of the new drugs or if it was just this very stressful year that did this, until I get my next depressive period, and then I figure out how long that one is, and then I can start, seeing a pattern maybe. Me and my doctors, that is. I have my doctors in on this. I don't talk much about my depressions here on YouTube. That's not really important. I usually can handle it. Like I said, it's been years since I've had any problems this bad. I did add on a new hobby as well. After we came home from our honeymoon, my husband ordered a 3D printer. And it's not the first time he's bought one, but it's the first time it has actually worked. And it's an interesting tool, and I'm hoping I can find the brain power to learn to model myself, so I can make some custom solutions for my storage of crafting things. I have been printing quite a few practical things to work with. A case for all my Shinhan markers, for instance. I printed these little triangle trays to help me keep things in order on my desk, and so I'm working on that. So that's the positive thing, I guess. Hopefully, I will be able to put out videos weekly again here in 2026. That's my hope anyway. But yeah, life happened, so I had to take a sabbatical from from videos. Hopefully I won't have to take one for years.